Check. You can hear me now. Check 1, check 2. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, so we should be good to go now. All right, testing a new software, guys. No big deal. But we are literally streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So yes, and I can stream to a bunch of other platforms too. But I wanted to test the quality out and see how it is. Good. Yes, let's go. Pally Savage Tez, let's go. We can hear you, says Ty. Let's go. We are in it. All right, so if you guys are new to the stream, I definitely want to tell you guys what I'm looking at. So if you've never heard of VeVe, all right, so a lot of you guys are new to the channel in the past, like literally 24 hours. It's a really cool platform. Okay. So it's like kind of a Web3 NFT company. They, mint these like comics. These are like the very first appearance of Groot. Look at this Groot. We got Groot right there. Literally, if you could own this as an NFT, you can actually do that, right? If you want to have it own it in your vault, in your pocket, on your phone, and be able to sell this at an auction, you can actually do that with these NFTs. So anyways, that's what VeVe is. They have all these crazy NFTs, some super iconic ones. You even have Squirrel Girl. This is like the vaults of Marvel history. But yeah, the first appearance of Groot in a comic ever in history. You have Professor Hulk, first appearance of Professor Hulk ever. The first appearance of Boba Fett. I mean, some super crazy cool NFTs, right? And you can even read these comics in real life on your phone. So you can actually flip the pages in augmented reality on the app. So this is really cool stuff. All right. So hopefully that explains to you what VeVe is in a nutshell. You can see there's different covers as well. If you like the different covers, you can collect these different covers. It's the same exact comic, just different artwork, right? And yeah, this is the first appearance of Gambit on X-Men. I believe this one was. But yeah, you can see all these different Silver Surfer, the Tesseract, super cool stuff, right? If you have any questions about what VeVe is, let me know in the chat. We'll go over that, but we'll take a look at the Omi token. This is more on the crypto side. So if you're on the crypto side, this may not interest you at all. But yeah, the price has been kind of down the past day or so. It's just moving sideways, really, the past week. Not really too much news. This is actually what I predicted that would happen like a week or two ago, that the price would move sideways. So it's squeezing tight on those Bollinger Bands. So we may see a pretty significant move here pretty soon. As you can see, the last time the Bollinger Band squeezed tight, it went down like significantly. Not saying that's going to happen again. It could pop. It could go up in the upside direction. But I am tracking that very closely to see what happens on the charts. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come over here to the ticker, and we see that Superman, these are some of the collectibles I'm tracking on VeVe. The first appearance of Superman, $749. First appearance of Batman, $1,500. We have Marvel Comics #1 at $15,000. We have Spider-Man Ultimate Animated, the first appearance of Spider-Man on the blockchain, $15,000. And I probably should add Amazing Fantasy 15 to that, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. And Amazing Fantasy. So if you don't know what Amazing Fantasy is, and you're a nerd or a geek, you need to learn what it is, because we're going to get into that. If I can spell fantasy. Okay, there it is. All right, so this is the common. We'll definitely track the common and the secret rare. And I don't think we need to track these three just yet. Yeah, so the secret rare has the fewest editions. We have common, obviously, with 6,000 editions. We're going to update that real quick. And yeah, so we got the commons. Whoa. We have the common. This is the secret rare. Is the secret rare really? Oh my gosh, secret rare, 23,000, taking the lead out of the grails. That is crazy. I guess I should track Walt too. So let's see. What was that name of that one? The Walt statue. It is. What's the name of the Walt statue? I forgot. Everyone calls it Walt, but it's gosh, I'm having a massive brain fart. We can hear you. Frank Garcia in the house. What's going on, man? It's always good to see you. You've been in the chats for like forever. OG in the house. Gosh, what's the name of the Walt? You guys, let me have it. What's it called again? We'll just put Walt. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I didn't think that was it. I think Mickey maybe though. It's like Friends or something. Partners, yeah, the partner statue. Everybody keeps calling it Walt, and I always forget, man. So funny, so funny. We'll just, oh yeah, because I have, let's go all partners. Let's see what partners is at. Partners is at 5,500 today. And what other grails do we have? I mean, what else can we track that is exciting? There's a couple others, but those are kind of the main suspects everybody talks about. Everybody draws comparison. We can even put Vader in there. Vader's always in the talk as well. Kind of matches Todd, you know, the secret, this ultra rare variant here. So, all right, there we go. We're gonna turn the music down just a little bit there, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and track all these here on the charts today. I know it's a little bit harder to see. Hopefully, we'll have this back scrolling across the top of my stream here, but unfortunately, like it wasn't working today, so I'm just looking at it manually. But yeah, Todd 1379. Todd's came down quite a bit. I mean, it's down about 1,000 gems since last month, essentially. So definitely something to look out for if you are, you know, if you are considering on picking that up, or maybe even, you know, trying to maybe get out of that. You know, if you're trying to get out of Vader, you know, who knows? Maybe I think people are seeing, like, people keep pumping Amazing Fantasy 15 quite a bit in the socials, and so I think that's why we've seen, and it is a grail, so it's proper, right? So there's a lot of hype right now, and it's definitely causing these other ones to dip. So not a surprise there. This is actually, if you guys remember a video I did like a month ago on this window of opportunity of when all the OGs and whales were going to try to go for AF-15, and it was going to leave an open window of opportunity for average retail investors and average investors. Well, here it is. And we're seeing it play out right before our eyes. You guys know I'm good for, you know, predicting a lot of good things on the app. I mean, I did a ton of videos last year about the cash out, and I talked a lot about that. Nobody else was talking about it, at least not on the YouTube. Maybe in the spaces. People talk a lot on the spaces, and I used to spend some time in spaces before I got really busy. Just a dad, you know, no big deal there. Just get really busy, you know, with the time. I wish I could be in spaces a lot more, but you know, that's just kind of the lifestyle of a content creator. You have to keep it going, keep it moving as a dad and a husband. So, anyways, yeah. So lots of things, lots of predictions that were made that came true, came to fruition. It just took time to actually have these things implemented, AF-15 to actually drop, and we're seeing it play out before our eyes. So yeah, just be sure to watch out for that. We got MD in the house as well. Grizzly Tag, yeah, Pride. We definitely have Pride here, so we can definitely add that to the list here. This one's more relevant too these days, considering that Pride 1, Pride 2 are supposedly getting airdrops. Now, I lost 100 gems on this whole thing. I bought at the top and I sold around 270, so more than $130 deficit there on my part. But I shouldn't have been messing around in the market. It's not the proper time to do that. But yeah, so that's another one we can definitely add. Boba UR, yeah, Boba UR. I wouldn't consider a grail. I think it's a blue chip. Pride definitely is a good one to add though. So MD says hit AF-15 UR on drop. So happy with that. Hey, that's a congratulations on that, man. That's a big one, man. That's a big one. I think that one is going to, if it hasn't already surpassed, it probably already did surpass the Marvel Comics #1 UR Grail. I really want to know what those two, and I can just look it up on the cherry charts, but I wonder what those two market caps are between the two URs. It'd be very interesting to keep a data point on both of those comics consistently, right? Really would love to buy a Vader UR and Boba UR. Seem like an amazing deals to me. MD says, yeah, I think so. Market's down big time for sure. So what do you think the Pride 2 airdrop will be, and what's your estimate on the piece price? I don't know on the Pride 2. Not really sure what that's going to look like here in the short term. It's just fluctuated hardcore. I think it'll go back up when they announce the drop. It'll go back up to 400. As far as the airdrop goes, I think it's just going to be another art piece. I don't know what it's going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be shiny looking again. Maybe gold. I really don't know. It could be another art piece, or maybe a rendition or homage to that Pride 2 where it's not pixelated. So I do think we'll see something like that. And a lot of people like, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of things on the Pride 2 that they did that was made it cool, but people didn't understand the pixelation. That was actually, if you zoom in on it, it's like the actual picture. But then you take the pixelation out, and the art's actually really good. So maybe they drop another rendition of that, or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Daniel Marquez says, "Hey Kyle, hey everyone, hey Daniel, how's it going, man? Great to see you in chat. Hey Morris in the house. How did I miss your comment, man? What's up? How are you today? Enjoyed your show earlier while cutting the grass. Hey, I appreciate that. How many AF-15s you grab? Hey, I only got one right now, man. I've been chasing the AF-15 common because I'm not a whale, but I do want to pick up a couple of commons for long term, and I think that's what a lot of people are doing on the app, to be honest. So, Chad NFT Pirate, shout out to you, man. He was right. I think it's going to go to 1,000 and beyond. Really, when you're talking about 6,000 editions, we know that the Todd McFarlane has outperformed 1,000 gems for a very long time. A lot of people didn't think Todd McFarlane was going to exceed 1,000 gems, and it did. It went well beyond that, right? It went up to 10,000 gems, I think, at one point. But yeah, or something like that. So shout out to also the only person that else was saying that was Johnny Dunn back in the day. Nobody believed that Todd was going to do wonders. There's only a few of us back then, and Johnny Dunn was one of those. So shout out to Johnny Dunn. 3GP Media says, been a while. Sup, Kyle? Hey, 3GP. How's it going, man? Good to see you in the chat. Brownies, what's up, man? We got a new VeVe fam of the house. At least I saw you in the chat last night when I was doing the big time giveaway. So shout out to you, man. I really appreciate you for joining that stream, that Ruby Pass. I'll be doing a lot of more gaming streams here on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. Gaming is the future, guys. Web3, Ready Player One is coming. It's here. It's already happening with games like Big Time, games like Illuvium that are about to launch. Imposters. Listen, I just downloaded Imposters. Let me see if I got it pulled up. This is, I got Imposters here on the screen. This is a Web3 game called Imposters, and they have this whole economy literally built into the game. You can get a Genesis NFT, and it like unlocks the economy like you're an OG. Also, what else? What else about this game? It's a social deduction game like Among Us. It's literally like a way better version of Among Us, like way better graphics and everything. It's in beta right now, so you do have to have an NFT to actually access the beta until it launches public. For obvious reasons, it's for testing right now. And obviously, they want people rewarded, so they're going to reward those NFT holders, right? Luckily, I got 2, baby. So, you know, I'll be playing the beta. It launches here in about 12 minutes or so, the beta. So I'm super excited to play that. And hopefully I'll have a little bit of time today and tonight to kind of jump in there and test it. Maybe I'll stream it. Definitely want to do a video on that. Elio Trades, that's one of his videos. I also added a new thing here in the chat. You can see the latest member of the channel. Shout out to Nicholas Sismill for joining the YouTube membership. Really appreciate you. Last super chat by Zombie Attack News. Thank you so much. He donated 5 super chat. Latest tipper. I don't know why it says no data on there. Latest subscriber. I think we had somebody from China or from that region join the channel. So shout out to you. I really appreciate that. Top tip. No data there as well. But yeah, I just wanted to give a couple proper shout outs here in the chat. Amor says, I've been grabbing the URs and SRs that are a part of the big sets, such as Corsica, Ritmo, Petrarch by 2099s, because when NCP kicks off, these will be important for new people to get points. What you think? Yeah, I think you agree. I think I agree with that. I did let my Corsica go, I think, and I'm kind of regretting it. I just sold that one like yesterday, and I'm already regretting it because the points are pretty stout there. So maybe that was a bad move on my part. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is that a bad move? I think that kind of is. But I'm selling a couple of collectibles. Like I said, I do want another AF-15 cover, but I'm not going to buy it now. I think the hype's going to die down again, and people are going to get like these FOMO. Like what's going to happen is you'll get a lot of these OGs and even spaces like, oh, look at Vader. And then Vader's going to make a run. Because he's undervalued, right? And then people will try to get out of their AF-15 real quick. And then we'll just see these ebbs and flows and things like that around the app, like we've seen in the past and recently. And I think that's going to continue to be a pattern and continue to be a thing. So I think gems are going to move around the app based on hype, and which is funny. But I think that's going to happen. Let's see here. MD, sorry, the bot deleted your link. I don't even think you posted a link. He said, Morris might be a good short-term play, but I would be worried about their long-term importance. So if you cannot flip, then it might hurt long-term. Wish you the best though, buddy. I think there's just, you put too many periods and dots, so the bot literally thought you were posting a link. So sorry about that, man. Depends what you grab with the gems. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, gems are precious nowadays, right? Gems are really precious. You know, when your money's spread super thin across a lot of collectibles, people are looking at all these options and looking at ways they can utilize their gems. I mean, it's not January anymore, and we are in the midst, literally down in the very valley of the very bottom of the bear market, and money is spread thin across the app. So yeah, I agree. Money gets sloshed around all the time. Yep, totally. MDs. Oh, I sorry, didn't know that. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. It's just the bot. It's just the automated system there. So just letting you know that it probably was due to that. So yeah, no biggie there. No biggie there. Let's see here. Streamlabs. Let me clean up that chat real quick here so we can kind of see it better. There we go. All right, there we go. I just had to make the text a little bit bigger so we can see. I may have to like re-edit that a little bit. It's kind of hard to see still, but it's all good. All right, there we go. We'll just leave it at that. I also need to hop over here because this is actually a better screen to really take a look at here. You can see the chat a little bit better, I think, ish. You don't get my cool room shot in here, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. All right, cool. Let me see. Figure says prices will stay low until VeVe decides to unleash their marketing plan. Yeah, I think so. We'll see what they do there. They're targeting Japan and Japanese IP. We definitely will see what is in store for the future. I'm very curious to see how that works. I don't know how often they're going to switch it up, though, to be honest, like in the middle of the bear market at least. So I think we're going to have to go through some kind of a drought here a little bit to see what happens. They're still going to go to these events, though. They're still going to go to these Comic-Cons, and I think they're going to still continue to sell out these drops here for the next, you know, and moving into December. People are going to get their holiday money and their holiday funds, their bonuses, and I think it'll continue into next year. So I don't know if we see too much action in terms of like what's going to happen until we start seeing more of a macro bull market and things like that. I don't know. I'm not quite convinced we'll see much on the, you know, in terms of like we're not going to see a TV commercial anytime soon is what I'm trying to say, I guess. MD says, did you make any big moves, Kyle? Also, what is your most OG collectible? I know you've been in the fan forever, basically started it. Hey man, I appreciate you. Shout out to you for that homage, that recognition. I really do appreciate that. No, I didn't really make any big moves. I honestly just bought like an extra Superman, and that was basically it, man. I'm trying not to spread my gems too thin. I do want to consolidate a little bit while keeping in mind the Master Collectors Program, because if they do announce a huge brand, I do want to be in a position to use my points for that lottery system if they do that this year. So hopefully they do. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Jesus, let them drop manga, rip my wallet, LOL. Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect transition. Exactly right there is if we see a let's see here. We'll switch over here to the VeVe tracker as well. We'll take a look at some other data. Shout out to Rootless Girl on Twitter. She made this whole chart system over here. So daily net accumulation, it has remained sideways for the past couple days. So 461 collectibles in the past few days from the top 100 whales. As you can see, somebody sold off quite a bit, but most people are just chilling. It looks like everybody's just chilling for the most part. Nothing too crazy there. VVX tracker says here on unique buyers and sellers. So we have 15, around 14,347 active wallets. Of course, there's probably way more than that in terms of users altogether. New active wallets, I like how wallets has 3 L's. It says wallets, wallets. 321 new wallets. Very interesting. So wallets seem to be still going up. 835. That's a huge spike, and that was a few days back. Very interesting. Very interesting. Trade volume. All right, we have drop detail. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Tokens minted. All right, cool. So there's the data that you can look at right there here on the chart. Nothing too out of the ordinary, I would say. But yeah, so there's that. And also, if you're feeling nice, send her a coffee. And you can also donate on here as well. And of course, we have other tools in the community. The OG tool, Ecomi Wiki as well. And so yeah, let me know in the chat what you think the OMI price is going to do. Do you think it's going to remain sideways? Do you think it's going to go down? I think the last poll I took, a lot of people were actually a little bit more people said it was going to go down. The last poll I took, but I'm curious what everybody else thinks. Frank says AF-15 will continue to rise 1K to 1.2K, then 10K. Yes, the comment. Yeah, I mean the next bull run, I think that's definitely possible for sure. I don't know if it goes to 10K. I could see 8K tops. The only reason why I say that is because I think at that point people would take profits before 10K due to it being a round number. I could see long term, yes, 10K. I think that's when people, especially like the UR too, is like, I think the URs can definitely move quite a bit as well. Brownie totally forgot about that. Yeah, that would be huge as well. Brownie says it will hit stronger resistance somewhere is the real question, or the real question is where. And Daniel says hope OMI goes up, but I think it will go sideways then for a bit and then dip. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm actually slightly, I don't want to say the word bearish because that means like people take that out of context. And they're like, oh my gosh, bearish tech. That means it's going to drop like, I don't know. Like people get silly when I say the word bearish. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting for an entry. We'll say that. We'll just say that. So I do think the OMI token will have a nicer entry soon. How about that? We'll be positive. We'll keep it positive the way I say it. Because the way you say something sometimes can come off a certain way. So we'll keep it OG. What price we think AF-15 C common will go to before retrace 1K? I would say yeah, 8. Yeah. I agree with the brownies. 800 to 1K. I would agree with that. Frank says in-app chat is not that great. Actually sucks. They are relying on social communities to showcase their products when they should give us our own evolving VeVe social platform. Just my opinion. Hey, Frank, I totally agree with that. Actually, I was really bullish on the social side of things because that's why ultimately like Facebook bought Instagram back in the day. It's because it was a social app. It had the users and things like that. I think that's what make apps like special is that they have social abilities in them as well. But yeah, like I totally agree with that. I do hope that they continue to develop in that area because that would definitely be something super nice to see. All right, sorry, I'm playing with the little chat thing over here. There we go. We'll just center it up right there. But yeah, I totally agree with that. I hope we get some more social in there. They could do a lot. I mean, remember we saw I don't know if you guys saw OG you guys are, but there's like this old video of a developer like with the BB-8 droid, and the BB-8 droid just like rolled up and then shot a message out. And I think VeVe could do that like in the AR type of scenario where, the AR glasses go full consumer mode and everybody's able to get a pair. I could see VeVe going in that direction to make, kind of disrupt the messaging the way we message each other. I think that would be special. That we could, message each other with our own NFTs. I think that'd be cool. With like little droids, it doesn't have to be every character on VeVe. It could just be one little use case. They need to go back and hire that guy. I don't know who that guy was. It was a young dude too. It was like a pretty young guy, and he was just developing all these like cool AR things. And VeVe needs to go back and hire that guy because we found out he wasn't even working for VeVe. And that was like a year and a half ago. But we need that guy, whoever that guy was. We need to go back and get that guy. All right. So that's the future. All right. Sean ZZ says price prediction for SR. Ooh. All right. Well, we're already at 20K. So we're already past my first prediction. I said 15 to 30. So I left it kind of wide open because, in the past we've seen Secret Rare Spider-Man and Marvel Comics #1. They've both been pretty volatile. So I think it'll be volatile. People getting in and out of positions and things like that, moving money around. We have traders on the app. So people are like, oh, we have all these flippers. Well, we have traders as well. So don't forget about that. We have traders as well. Traders in the app, not just flippers. So don't get it twisted. Flippers just flip, right? Well, I guess you could say flippers. I mean, whatever you want to use. Trevor, question mark? No, it wasn't. Trevor did the designs, and he like created their pipeline to basically manage the content on the app, right? No, Broken Crown was independent. He did YouTube videos and his own art, and super talented. That guy's really super talented. No, the guy I'm talking about is even way before that. I don't know if I can even find it on my channel because it was so far back. It was like, I mean, way back. By the way, I need to update this thumbnail, huh? Oh well, I can. We'll make it raw like my man Randy Chavez. We'll just keep it a raw thumbnail. Let's go. I mean, it's gonna go way back. I mean, way back. Look at this. I made a lot of Niantic Pokemon videos too. I mean, it's been a long time. It's funny because like you do these old videos and then you see like other content creators put out like the same video, but it's like just they released it like now. But it's like, wow, like how crazy is that? Like the community's grown so big since then that a lot of people haven't even seen my old videos. Like it's so crazy. But yeah, we'll still go back in time, no big deal. We're gonna try to find that I think it was like around the Fortnite thing that I was posting these videos. Like, was it this one? I don't know. I mean, it was far back. Maybe it was this one right here. I know Broken Crowns was fooling with us a little bit. Oh, we got Jurassic Park, man. Look at this. Look how old this video was. March 25th. This is when VeVe popped off, and I was saying we were going to get Jurassic Park. It was already on the front page of the website anyway, so we knew that. I think it was before that, though. It was like Star Wars is what we thought it was. I don't even know. Like, it's like so far. It's crazy, man. We're literally in the time machine right now. I don't know. You guys are going to have to look it up and tell me because like it's been so long. But yeah, it was way back then. I don't know if I could find it anymore. Disney had an idea equals nice. Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be good. I think, yeah, Disney, especially on Disney Plus. Like, imagine if they, because it looks like Disney Plus is branching out big time in a big way. Like, Disney Plus really is. They are adding like adult movies. They're gonna be adding like Deadpool. I mean, they're gonna go full out. Like, they're gonna try to dominate. They already are. They just surpassed Netflix for more users, and I think they're gonna continue to try to hammer Netflix. I feel bad for Netflix, man. I really do. But that's just the reality of it. Disney's just such a powerhouse. They own all their content. I mean, how can you compete when Disney makes all the movies? Like, they own all the cool ones, right? So they're going to continue to drop stuff on that platform. And that's why I think they're using Disney Plus as a metaverse move as well. It's actually pretty smart. So we'll see. We'll continue to watch what Disney does. They're gonna roll out a lot of stuff there. No, it's not Crypto Crowns. It's like a guy. Gosh, now you guys are gonna drive me mad. Let's see if we can just pull it up on YouTube. All right, so it was like BB-8 augmented reality demo. All right, let's see if I can find it randomly. But this looked exactly like Ecomi. Okay, so what was it? Street Fighter was another one. Street Fighter AR demo. Yeah, here's one of them right here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's his name right here. All right, we found it. We found it. Abhishek Singh. Abhishek Singh. That's who it was right there. And we looked him up on LinkedIn. We did a lot of stuff, man. Look at this. So this is what we thought VeVe was going to be right here in terms of games, and we still think this is a possibility right here. Look at this. Look at this. Street Fighter. They had the Street Fighter license. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Look at that. Look at that kick. But yeah, if these were our NFTs, then we could do this right there. And maybe the ones with skeletons actually do. Like maybe Elsa does sing because she has a skeleton in the throat. Maybe Captain America, he's got a throat, I think, too, and like a skeleton structure. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I don't imagine this would be too hard to make. I know Reese was like, "Oh, it's gonna be like really hard." This stuff's actually not that hard, honestly. This is just I feel like you would definitely need a separate app for this though. But I don't know. Honestly, I like unless there was something cool we could win, like if we could like wager lottery points or if you get points in the Master Collectors program for playing this game, I think it'd be cool. But I mean, once they put this out, like I mean, like I think people would kind of get bored with it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe it's not even worth it doing it right now until they have fundamental like VVverse stuff, like the showroom, the land, and all that stuff like that. But yeah, this is the old video that we pulled up like a long time ago. We thought this is where kind of VV was going. And that was the developer that developed this, right? He built these like demo. These were just demos. But yeah, like you can see the buttons, like the little arrow key. He's like destroying the car and things like that, the truck or whatever, walking over to it. And these were just assets he loaded in his app. These weren't even like those weren't even like things he made. You know, they just or it's basically like he made it from scratch is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that was one of them. Cavell, yeah. So this Cavell even did a video on this one. He put VeVe over it, like VeVe did it, but no, it was not VeVe that actually did that. It was just a developer named Abhishek Singh. This is the one we looked up on LinkedIn. So yeah, that's like super old, right? This was back in 2018 is when this video was done. So this is actually a super old video. This was way before anybody was making VV content back in the day. So and that's him right there. Actually, he's pretty young, but that's who it was right there. And that Crypto Crowns was like did some videos like this as well, where he like showcased other apps in his own AR, and he would just pipe in his assets to these apps as well and show those off. So price is going crazy right now. Like what? Yeah. So like how? Like which prices are you talking about in the app for the AF-15 comic specifically? Because that one is pretty going kind of wild. 3 videos on YouTube when I got in. Crazy, man, crazy. Big crazy times, crazy times. Corsica. All right, so that's Street Fighter. Prices are going crazy. No one can tell exactly where this cools off, you know. Risk get away your risk right there. And maybe breakdown, not many new vids, so not much news. Yeah, there's not much going on really. Until they have a major announcement really. So I think everybody's just chilling. The AMA with Reese wasn't too crazy, you know, nothing we haven't heard before. Really didn't really confirm much. Nothing was super concrete in the answers. You know, same questions we always hear and how they kind of always answer. I mean, it was great questions, but it was just stuff we kind of knew already, in my opinion. Reese just kind of reaffirmed the roadmap essentially. With, you know, he can't give, he even said so himself. He can't give like exact dates. He can just tell like a general idea, and that's kind of what we've always heard. Great questions, but again, I don't think nothing necessarily was concrete, and the answers, nothing was like confirm is like nor confirm nor deny kind of answer, right? But yeah, I love Reese by the way. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I think the biggest thing to me was the Omi token wasn't going to be listed on exchanges here in the bear market, is what Reese did confirm essentially. So I do want to say I think that was for me at least the biggest golden nugget I think out of the whole video there. But which I already knew. So like I already knew like they would have already listed it somewhere if that was the case in my opinion. So for that reason, that wasn't really that big of a news to me. It was just confirmation, if you will. So cash out wall being at 1K could also suppress AF-15 a little bit around there, but that's just a hunch. I only have one, so I won't be selling right now personally. Hey, that's a good, that's definitely a good thought. That's a good point there. Common 810 right now, floor. Dang, that price is moving. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm not gonna chase now. I think after 700 gems, really after 600, I'm definitely not gonna chase to 1K. Because as Brownies point out, like the 1K, like that's when you can cash out. And people may take profits at that point too. So that's like a psychological number. Also, if VeVe announces like a Banksy's, I think people are definitely gonna try to scoop up a Banksy's. I think when you're talking about a one of one Banksy's or even a 10 of 10 Banksy's, I think that will have significant weight of people trying to get a Banksy's because I think when you're talking about like a $1,000 comic versus this Banksy could be a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 piece. I think that would be justifiable to maybe flip there. Could be wrong. This is entertainment only, anyways. Not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. The one limit that drop is what caused the solid floor rise. Yeah, I agree there. I agree. Yeah, they should do that more often. And that's common in NFT projects that do really well is you'll have more unique holders is what it's called, unique holders of a certain collection. And that organically always does better. All the short-term success that projects have with like all these whales scooping up a bunch of them, that collection typically never does well in the wider NFT space. Not on VeVe, just with generative projects and things like that. So yeah, it's always been better to decentralize as many collectibles across as many wallets as you can. This is actually the same case with crypto coins as well. You definitely want to have more wallet holders, as many wallet holders as you can in a crypto project, because that usually dictates a healthy market and a healthy token movement price and organic community, blah, 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 right? So it's also good to see that in the crypto side as well. So yeah, let's see here. Frank Garcia says the one limit that drop is what caused. Okay, yeah, I just read that one. Let me see here. Same here. Only one, I think 1K floor price. All right, well, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to cut the stream because it's 5. I got to go check out this imposters game and see what's going on. Also, my throat is super dry. Like I'm empty on water in these cups. Like, so I need to go get some water for my throat before it goes out. But yeah, Relax Den says hi. Do you know the issue related to 2FA on the web app? Thanks. No, I do not actually. That is something for support. So, you know, if you have any questions on that, I guess just submit a support ticket if you continue having issues. Maybe see if anybody's talking about it on Twitter and VeVe Twitter or whatever. Later, Kyle. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Daniel, always a pleasure, man. Always great to see you in the stream. Much appreciated. And with that being said, VeVe Arcade, thanks. Good stream. VeVe Arcade, salute to you, man. Keep grinding. Keep making videos. Much love, man. Brownies, good stream. Take it easy, VeVe fam. Hey, you too. You too. Namaste. Namaste. Take it easy, bro. Says Kurazimi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, be like an NFT. Be authentic. And we'll catch you later. Peace.
Project is a trap. Don't get rug pulled. Everything they say is cap. Don't get rug pulled. 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 Turn your savings into scraps. Don't get rug pulled. They be plotting on your racks. Whoa, whoa. We gon' know where we at. We gon' know where we at. Not slipping, no, I never like. We gon' know where we at. We gon' know.